Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Alex1468. Today I am doing a drawing tutorial on how to draw the BiteMark pickaxe from Fortnite. So it is actually pretty simple to do. It's just made up of curves and lines. And so if you know how to make curves and lines, then you should be good for this tutorial. What you need is, I would suggest a black marker because it shows up better. I'm going to use a pencil. I'm going to do a quick sketch, and then I'll use the black marker and go over and show you guys how to do it. So, you also need something to color with. Doesn't really matter what you are going to use. You can use markers, crayons, oil pastels, coloring pencils, anything you need to do it. I'm going to make a sketch and then I'll show you guys the tutorial. So let me sketch something real quick. Okay, so I already sketched something. Probably see it a little bit. It's just a little preview of what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to grab my black marker. As you can see, look, my hands already have markers on it. Marker on it. You see that? Kind of. Okay, so we're going to start with the basic shape of his head. So you're just going to start with a little piece of his nose, just like that. Like a little C. It's not very little. Backwards C. And then we'll take that C and keep going and curve a little bit like that. And then we'll take that and we'll curve a little bit. And we're just going to keep going and curve up. Like this. So that's just the basic shape of his head. Then we're going to take this line and go in like that. And then he kind of has a little grin. So try and make him look a little bit happy. Mine doesn't look very happy, but he's going to have teeth. And that'll show that he is kind of smiling. Or he's like... So next, we're going to make his spikes. So his spikes are just spikes. There's one right there at the back of his head, one at the very tippy top of his head, and one towards the front, just like that. And then we're going to make the stick, the handle. So from his... well, he doesn't have a neck. So like the bottom of his head, we're just going to go a line like that and a line like that. And then we'll round them off with a little line. That's a little roundage. And then we'll take that and just go down as far as you like on both sides, like that. And then we're going to make a little swoop at the end, like that. So it already looks like a pickaxe. Now we're going to make, okay, so he has this thing, since his head goes like that, he has a little screw on his neck. So we're going to make that screw. It's down here, like that. It's just a circle. Now we're going to make his eye. So you're just going to draw something like that, and then swoop back up. And then you'll make his eyeball part, like that. And then make his pupil. And you can go ahead and color that in. Make mine a little bit bigger. So he's looking down. And then we're going to make him look a little bit angry with a little kind of eyebrow. So like if yours is smiling, then he's like, it's a mean smile. Mine didn't turn out smiling, but it's okay. So then we're going to make his nostrils. So we're going to draw a hump here. And then down below it, you draw his nostril. And you can go ahead and color that in because we're not going to make his nostril green. That's gross. Then we're going to make his teeth. So you're just going to draw little mountains that are not connected and do not go very high at all. Because you'll see why. He's smiling, but his teeth aren't touching. See, they go in between each other, but they don't touch. You see that? Then he has a tooth at the front. You can just curve this back around. And then on the inside of his mouth, where there aren't teeth, we're going to make it black. So that you can see that it's his mouth. And you can see his sharp teeth. Like that. So, next we're going to make the bottom of the handle. It looks like we already have it, but no. Since his mouth goes like this, we need to make the trigger part of where that happens. So what you're going to do is, just like up here, you're going to go like this, but shorter lines, and they're a little bit rounded. And then from that, we're going to make like a swoop. So like it's going to go up and then curve around and down. Then we'll connect those. But then he has a trigger too. So just make a line here and a line here. And make finger grips like that. And next, we need to put little details. There are only 2 details. This is a very easy thing to draw. Oh wait, no, there's not 2 details. But there are 2 little circles down here. And then up here, we're going to draw like a squiggly line. Because he has red up here. And then all this is yellow and then brown. You'll see once we color it. Next, we're going to make some spots behind his screw. Or above his screw, behind his eyeball. Just some spots, and you can put them anywhere you like that. So, that's how you draw it. Now, let's color it. So, for this, I have to get my markers. So, I will be right back. Okay, so for this pickaxe, you're going to need black, gray, red, orange, and yellow. So for the spikes, we're going to do red. Oh, you can't see it. You can see that's red. So we're just going to color those red. Now, like I said, you don't have to use markers like I am. You can use crayons, oil pastels, coloring pencils, paint if you want. And then we're going to make this red his spot. But just a little bit. Don't color the whole thing in yet. Actually, yeah, color the whole thing in. We'll do something a little bit different. Okay, so next we're gonna take our orange and just on the outsides, like this, you're gonna make it orange. But I'm gonna go a little bit deeper than that. There, orange, like this. Then we're going to use the yellow and color in the rest of the head, but not the spots. Leave the spots open. I still have some pencil left over from my sketch. That could mess up my coloring. So while you're coloring that in, I'll just erase a little bit of my pencil stuff. Okay, there we go. That's better. Because if you got pencil on it, then it could make it like black. And you don't want that. I think I'm going to put a little bit more black inside the mouth. There. Okay, next we're going to color the spots. You can do red or orange. I actually have a reddish orange right here. I'll use that. It's not much of a difference, but spots are colored in red or orange or reddish orange. Okay, next, the screw. It's gray. So, color that in gray. And then also, this is yellow. This little nudge part right here is yellow. So, you can color that in. And then this whole stick is black. Ooh, that black looks good. Man, I made mine really long. Okay. So, once you have that done, we're gonna do something a little bit different. So, inside here will be gray. You can't really see that. It's not much of a difference. And then we're going to leave the handle, because I'm making the handle red. Or the button, the trigger thing. That makes it clamp down. Like that. And then the screws, you can make them yellow, you can make them gray, you can make them black, anything you want. I'm going to do yellow. You can choose what kind of colors you want to use for this picture. You can do anything you want to it. You can add as many details as you want. You can just do anything with it. But that is how you draw the BiteMark pickaxe. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I also want to do a lot more Fortnite coloring things or drawing things. And so like, probably next I'm gonna do the pickaxe called the plunger. Like, it's like ninja, but plunger. You'll see when it comes out. So once that does come out, make sure to check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.